This is your friendly neighbourhood podcast, and today we're discussing our biggest problems with the modern movie industry.
I'll probably put like the 20th Century Fox sound here.
Oh, that's good.
That'll be mad.
I like that.
Yeah.
Alright, so,
Just took a sip from my cup as soon as you started talking.
we'll start again. That's probably
That's
a
fine.
good
No,
idea.
it's fine. I'm calling it. Okay. Continue.
Now, this whole episode is going to be based around our personal opinions and just our gripes with the movie industry.
The fact that we believe our opinions matter.
Yes.
It's just us complaining that cinema is dead. The industry will never be as lively as it ever was.
Spoilers. If anyone's offended by these opinions,
Stop.
It's true. Just admit defeat.
Defeat. Movies are fine now.
Movies are only going to get better.
So you have a lot of strong opinions about how movies are.
I'm a very opinionated person, I find.
I can tell.
But so we're going to have some fun here. Mm-hmm. But this is just going to be us pretty much yelling about movies.
Yeah, just us getting angry.
Just for a bit, and just the problems we have with movies.
These are all easily fixable things in our personal lives.
And for some reason, they've continued, even though there's many complaints.
That's fine. I'm thinking just we can fix our problems with this ourselves. But we choose not to.
It's true.
Because we're consumers.
It's all for us. My first issue is spoiler-filled trailers.
They're the worst.
I'm sick of them. Every trailer these days.
Easily fixable issue on a personal level.
Don't watch.
Stop. Stop watching.
Stop watching the trailers, or just get the companies to stop putting in the spoilers, the big twists within the film.
That's the harder fix. But probably the most beneficial one.
It does come down to the consumer, in a sense, because we need to be able to see quality stuff within the trailers to go to the movies.
But if you have the best scenes in just the trailer and that's the only good scenes, it's not a good movie.
That happens with a lot of movies.
Great trailer, poor movie, Phantom Menace.
I don't think I ever saw the trailer for Phantom Menace. Poor movie, I'll agree with that.
Poor movie. I think I was probably 1 when that trailer came out. No, or like probably 6 months old when that trailer came out.
Oh, it's too long ago.
Kind of like 98.
Back to it. Modern movie trailers just spoil the whole plot, I find.
You got some good examples?
I do have some good examples. I've got some great examples. The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Uh-oh.
Pretty sure the whole movie was in the trailers.
I'm pretty sure the literal last shot of the movie was in the trailer.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Like, no context. And that's why everyone got real mad.
Everyone's
when
like,
that movie got cut off.
I remember reading comments on YouTube, just people like, oh man, that's such a comic book shot. So happy that that's going to be the movie. That wasn't the movie. It was just that one shot.
And then it wasn't
and
even
it was the last shot.
Which is real sad.
The part where the trailer ends with that shot is the exact same part where the movie ends with that shot.
All of the trailers combined built up about 5 minutes of footage. But
you're kidding.
They touched on every scene in the movie. And especially the large spoiler of Gwen Stacy falling to her death.
Oh, yeah.
Which I guess comic book readers would know kind of what's going to happen
Even
there.
with the first Amazing Spider-Man, some guy rebuilt the movie coherently with just stuff from trailers and released footage.
That's a little bit impressive, but also
it's like 25 minutes.
That means if you watched all of the footage, all of the trailers, all of the advertising, you watched the movie.
Yeah, you didn't need to go see it.
Which that's not how movies should be. Back in the day, maybe, I don't even know if back in the day.
Before you were born.
Before everyone was born.
What?
Please.
I'll let you go.
I feel that you need to hold on to the big surprises. Sure, you can show some cool shots.
Sure. Teaser trailers even release more than they should these days.
Yeah, they should be a teaser, not a scene.
No, I'm going to expand on the topic of trailers. Teasers for a teaser trailer.
They're just amusing to me.
They're happening now.
It's just a way to build up so much suspense for the movie.
It's 10 seconds. They edit down the trailer into a quick little montage of clips, or just like take one shot. And then they release it onto YouTube. It gets 10 million views, and then the trailer comes out a month later.
It's a good way to make money.
I guess you're running ads on a trailer, on a 10-second trailer.
On a 10-second trailer.
Damn.
Yeah, oh.
I'm so angry because they're making money. They're successful, and I'm not.
And yet we have all the good ideas.
We have
What are
all the
you
good
gonna
ideas.
do?
Hollywood, hire us. All of you.
Surprisingly, or unsurprisingly, the Terminator series just doesn't know how to make trailers properly, I guess. Because they put their biggest spoilers in every trailer. Terminator 2 Judgment Day showed Arnie as the good guy.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine that in the
That
movie.
would've been
That
a
would have
good
been
reveal.
such a good reveal. When they met in the hallway, and instead Arnie shot the liquid Terminator.
They showed them the trailer.
Yeah, I would have loved that. That would have been amazing.
Like, even going back to the Terminator 2 trailer, they showed way too much anyway.
Oh, they always do.
Even back then, they kind of pioneered. I blame Terminator 2.
It's actually my oldest one is GoldenEye. So
Oh, really? What did they do?
it showed Sean Bean's character not actually dying and instead being the main villain,
Oh.
which just is
That's weird.
spoils the whole movie for
That's-
everyone. But also maybe the only film where Sean Bean doesn't die forever.
Maybe.
It's exciting.
Even in that, he dies. Just because he comes back doesn't mean
Oh,
he
yeah,
doesn't,
then
like,
he- no.
die.
Because James Gunn kills all of his victims.
What?
What? Nothing.
I don't think you saw that movie.
I did.
All right.
Maybe.
I played the game.
I did not.
It's
play
not
it.
very good. The screen's so small.
Back to Terminator. Terminator Salvation revealed Sam's Worthington character.
Oh,
Sam
yeah,
Worthington's
is-
character as being a Terminator.
Terminator, yeah.
Again.
In the trailer, him chained up with, like, the metal under his skin.
What a great reveal that would
That
have
would
been.
have been good.
Within the movie.
It's not even that good of a trailer, though.
No, not at
I
all.
remember seeing that in the cinemas. Not the movie, the trailer. I didn't see the movie in cinemas. But it wasn't very good. It didn't captivate me whatsoever.
Oh, no,
And I really
wouldn't
liked
have.
Terminator back then. I liked Terminator 2.
And I like
and
Sam
1.
Worthington. He's Australian.
He's not good, though.
He's quite obviously Australian in every role,
Yeah,
which is great.
because his American accent's terrible.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
No. What has he been in that has been good?
Avatar.
No.
Gotta say, I loved Avatar when it came out. I watched it like 5 times.
I had a headache for
Considering
like
it's
a day.
a 3-hour movie, I watched it.
It's not good.
Oh,
My family was so hyped to go see it. We went in. We were out. I think we saw it Crown 3D or like Westfield
that's exciting.
3D. So like big screen. And we sat down. We sat through it. We laughed and we're like, that was fine.
It's
I
another
didn't
issue
enjoy
we
it.
might be able to touch on. 3D, awful.
Yeah.
Stop
can we
trying.
I'm glad we're getting out of that. Like the option's there, but they're not really pushing it.
Just stop trying. It's not that good. It makes you feel sick.
And it can't really ever be good.
And
I
you
don't
have
want to see
wear
a 3D
glasses
movie.
for the whole movie.
I don't. Yeah, if you like your film slightly darker.
It worked with one movie, Spy Kids 3D.
I mean, that was even older technology.
It's
I had a
because-
blast when I watched that as a kid.
That's what we need.
Do you remember what Spy Kids 4D was?
No.
They gave you scratch and sniff cards.
Oh, that's awesome.
No,
I've
it wasn't.
never seen that. I've never used a scratch and sniff card
You're kidding.
in my life.
Wow.
Are they like cool?
Hey kids, what's hip these days? Scratch and sniff cards, are those cool? Please help me. I need
Radical.
to appeal. Wicked.
That was a bit of a weird tangent we went on just then.
That literally sounds like the production company's executive meeting. It's like, hey kids, what's cool? Scratch and sniff cards cool?
Wicked.
Put them in the movie.
Hold this. Scratch
Radical.
it.
Tubular.
What a time. Tubular.
Please get us back on track.
I'm sorry. All right. I have another Terminator one, surprisingly.
Jesus Christ.
They never learnt their lesson.
No.
The most recent one, Terminator Genesis.
Genesis.
Can you guess what they revealed in the trailer? Probably
I didn't see the movie. I don't know what happened.
They revealed that John Connor's character was not John Connor and was in
Okay.
fact a digital man made out of microbots.
Oh no, I remember that. Yeah, I saw the trailer, and then I remembered I don't like this movie. Trailers, can we just get rid of them?
Oh.
And if you want to see a movie, go see it.
There have been good trailers in the past. I'm a fan of trailers. I like to be hyped up for a movie, but I
Yeah.
just don't want everything spoiled.
What was a good trailer?
The original trailer for Batman Begins. No, Batman Begins. Sorry.
The
Batman
last-
Returns. Batman Returns is horrible.
Did I say Batman Returns?
I said Batman.
Oh, you said
Returns.
Batman
Batman
Returns.
Begins.
Batman Begins, though.
Ready? You can just dub this over what I say. Batman Begins. Good.
I'm not going to do that.
Damn.
Or am I just dub over you saying something really dumb?
I am stupid.
Perfect.
It's done. It's done.
But the last trailer I remember watching and being really hyped for was, it was like late at night, I was watching TV, and then what came on was the first trailer for Transformers.
Like the original
2007's Transformers. Because all it was
the Mars? When they like the Mars rover?
No.
That's another good one.
The one I saw was the little girl with a little teddy bear walking outside into her backyard because she heard a sound. Then climbing out of the pool and turning around was the big exoskeleton version of the Transformer.
That's amazing.
And I just saw that and it said Transformers. I'm like, I don't even know what this is, but this is mad. And then I just got hyped on Transformers for like 5 years.
So somehow Transformers makes good trailers, but bad movies
They made
apparently.
a good teaser trailer.
The Mars rover one. Have you seen that one? It's like the Mars rover, and then out of the shadows, like you just see a shadow of Megatron, like cartoon Megatron, though, which is quite funny. Like it's his silhouette, and then he destroys the Mars rover. That's a great trailer.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't reveal too much about the movie. I am very surprised that movie series, like the series, is continuing.
It's been 10 years
Actually,
when that movie comes out.
that's my next gripe.
Oh, no.
This would be a good transition if we want to move on.
Go for it, man. I don't even care anymore.
It's something to do with big budget movies and the audience that watches them.
Oh, God.
Because I find that an audience is captivated by
Trash?
trash.
Yeah.
It has to be, because obviously great movies sometimes do terribly in the cinemas. Mm-hmm. And crap movies, Transformers 2 through 4 or whatever they're up to.
I think that was 4's last one that came out.
Very much, though. That movie series, you can't say there's much plot behind it. It's just robots running into each other and explosions.
Yeah.
I liked the first one. I
enjoyed the
great
first
memories
one.
of that.
Yeah, same. But I was like, how old was I in 2007?
Oh, I was real young. I was like 8.
I would have been like 9.
I was probably also 9. I have no
Probably.
idea.
I mean,
I'm not doing maths, so let's just
8, 9.
let's just
I don't know.
float past this.
It was alright. What the Transformers movies really kind of thrive on is the cast.
They try
Because they implement
always
the
bring
human
in-
characters way too much. But I guess they try to get some names.
They get
They got Marky Mark.
Marky Mark.
Marky Mark's.
Everyone loves Marky Mark. They get names they think are going to carry.
They try.
They,
Then they forget. Oh, I guess Michael Bay's just like, he was in some of my other movies. He'll do what I say.
or that.
He'll follow my ridiculous direction. He's done it before.
At that point in Shia LaBeouf's career, he was coming up to being a big star, which is why he
Was
got
he?
taken on.
He was on Even Stevens and in Holes.
Was that? Holes was good.
Holes was.
Was that
alright.
not after Indiana Jones?
It was before Indiana Jones.
Oh.
He was way younger.
My timeline's off.
He was like, yeah, way off, dude.
My mistake. Michael Bay brings actors to become great. Or not, because Shia LaBeouf is not great.
Or completely ruin their lives and send them on a path of
You can't blame that on Michael
psychosis.
Bay.
I think you can.
None of his... Oh, what if Marky Mark does that?
Because he can't really respond to us, can he?
That'd be funny.
Michael Bay, please respond.
Michael Bay, come on. Tweet us at YFN Podcast.
YFN Podcast.
Come on.
On
try
Twitter.
Try
Do
me.
it. We want to fight you, Michael Bay. Straight up.
I think I could take Michael Bay.
Michael Bay.
He's looking up Michael Bay.
I'm looking up Michael Bay. See how
I'm excited.
easily he could fight you.
You think he could take me?
Look at this picture. He's got lasers coming out of his hands. You cannot take
I
that.
cannot handle that.
Damn.
Actually, his practical effects, he
Yeah.
would just blow me out of the water. I'd be
Yeah,
too
because he
distracted.
just carries explosions in his pocket. But they have the actors try to carry those films because
They
there's
do.
not really much emotion invested in robots,
And-
particularly.
Yes, true. Oh, just especially with the Transformers films, and that might rely on the big budget as well. Because to get big stars, you need a big budget.
You do need a big budget. But what really annoys me about Hollywood movies
Please.
is when they try to carry the entire film solely based on who's in it.
There's too much of that nowadays.
There's a very good recent example, and that is Passengers. I forgot his name for a second. Chris Pratt.
No, I was going to say, I
Lawrence
completely
movie.
agree with you because I'm going to see this movie solely because Chris Pratt's in it, and I love Chris Pratt.
Spoilers, it's terrible. Everyone hates it, but what annoys me most is whenever I went on the trending tab on YouTube for the last week, every day there was a new video of Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence's playful banter on their press run for the movie. And I'd watch a couple of them because I like Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt's great.
And he's so good. He's a god amongst men.
He's damn cool. I just
Yeah.
have a little...
But it would just be 3 minutes of them having playful banter, and then at the end, go see Passengers, please. And then it ends. It's like, that wasn't press.
That was just
I don't know what the movie's about. I don't care what the movie's about, but I still don't know what the movie's about.
It happens a lot with Jennifer Lawrence then, because the most recent X-Men movie,
Yeah.
X-Men Apocalypse, has her as Mystique, mostly not as Mystique.
See-
They put her out of makeup, so it brings in the star power and it makes people want to see it more. Which,
Also because she complains a lot on set and doesn't want to do it.
well, that-
She said
There might
she
be that.
wants to be in a Marvel movie because they make money. Not specifically that. She says she wants to be in a Marvel movie. I say she wants to because she wants to make money.
I want to be in a Marvel movie.
I mean, sure, I'll do it. I wouldn't say no.
I was going to say, what characters would we play? This is
Universe.
You would play Man-Thing,
Fuck
the
off.
gigantic swamp monster in the woods who screams at people when he's mad.
But that's just me though.
Perfect.
Amazing. I'll make you MODOK
I could pull off... I would
because
love to
I really just want to see MODOK
and sitting in a chair.
and I want to
Great.
annoy you.
All right, back to... What were we talking about? Actors in movies.
Yeah, because like think about Suicide Squad. They're all like, look, we're a squad spelt wrong. We got tattoos and stuff. Look at
Only two
look
of them
at all
got
this
the
is-"
tattoos. Although,
Really?
yes, Will
I thought
Smith...
all of them did.
it was
Will Smith is like, I'm in this movie, guys. Margot Robbie's like, I'm in this movie, guys.
It's very true that Will Smith was very heightened within that movie.
Yeah.
But the characters that...
He's getting his own solo movie too, right?
I don't know. I haven't
Yeah.
heard that. But no,
pro-
very
probably part
much
of his
the
contract.
actors that I didn't know in that movie,
Yeah.
El Diablo specifically.
Oh,
did
they were the
great.
better ones.
He was amazing.
Yeah, he was so good.
Which
Jai Courtney, my favorite part of that
Jai
whole
Courtney's great.
movie.
Actually, yeah, Batman was the best part of that movie, but whatever.
All right.
Let's just move
That's
on.
fine. I'll fight you too. Get Michael Bay on my side.
Movies that bring out a whole new cast. I found that Star Wars seems to be doing that.
Yeah,
they do have some
I mean, they
characters.
already have the franchise power, so
It's
they
true.
can.
They don't need... But
But
Ray
also
and
think
Finn,
about-
both fairly unknown actors.
Think about
I
they
didn't know them
had
too much before.
Mark Hamill and Harrison Ford coming back,
That's true.
so they kind of had a balance. But think Rogue One too.
Rogue One, there were some big names, but
Yeah.
many of the main characters.
Spanish Han Solo. I didn't know who he was.
I still don't know that guy's name, by the way.
I probably can't pronounce it.
Cassian? Was it
Oh yeah, it was-
Cassian?
the character. Yeah, Cassian.
Marvel is kind of doing it as well with their Netflix series.
Yeah. Charlie
that
Cox.
Charlie Cox-
The
I
last
didn't know
notable
who he
thing,
was.
he was in Stardust.
Well, he's fantastic.
That's not a good movie, but he's
No.
good in it. What are some others? They brought on who plays Jessica Jones? Right?
Christian Ritter.
Oh, that's right.
I didn't know who she was before that.
no.
She does very well. Mike...
I don't like that show.
No, I did. Mike Coulter, the Luke Cage.
Oh yeah, he's good.
He's
I enjoy
quite
him.
good. I don't know him from anything.
That shows when you have a good story and just a good, I guess, product.
Yeah, you don't need
You
the star
don't need
power.
you don't need just the idea of it being good to carry it. It can actually be good.
That's 100% true.
But speaking of actors,
Oh, please.
I'm gonna segue right into another one of my gripes.
I like this.
Just Adam Sandler in general, still being in the Hollywood
greatest
system.
actor of all time, Adam Sandler.
The greatest Adam Sandler movie actor of all time.
What is your favorite Adam Sandler movie? What about bedtime stories?
Oh man, no, yeah, I love bedtime stories. I'll go with that. I love bedtime stories.
I gotta say Happy Gilmore.
Happy
I actually
Gilmore.
love Happy Gilmore.
I like
It's got a real dumb
Billy
story.
Madison.
Ooh, Billy, that's a classic.
No, but Adam Sandler. Think about Sony keeps funding his movies a lot of the time. Remember the email leak with Sony?
I do.
That
was interesting. It was
the
good,
head
some
of
good
Sony
stuff.
was actually like, why do we keep funding Adam Sandler movies? We made the damn Social Network. We need to make good movies again.
That
was
so
emailed.
much. That's hilarious.
It was pretty good.
That's actually
because everyone
amazing.
agreed.
And I really hope Adam Sandler saw that.
Adam Sandler's gaming the whole system. So what he's doing, he's just getting his movies funded. He's producing movies for him to star in, so he and his friends can go on exotic holidays on
He has a
islands.
6-movie deal with Netflix.
Yeah.
How?
You're talking about Adam Sandler, though. What do you think of Pixels?
Oh, God. Horrid. So bad. Why is Kevin James the president?
I don't know.
Another big question I have about that movie, though.
What?
Why the hell did Peter Dinklage agree to be in it?
Really
He's a
needed
good
money.
actor.
I think he really needed money. Probably funding how to make himself taller. He's spending tens of millions of dollars on a research project, and he just keeps needing to fuel that. He's becoming the real-life stilt man.
Is that offensive?
No. It'll only be offensive if Peter Dinklage writes back and
We'll
says
let him...
it is.
Come on, Peter Dinklage. Tweet us at
fight
YFN
you.
Podcast.
We'll fight you.
We'll fight you and Michael Bay. Come on.
Adam Sandler plays Sam Brenner, a man with a rare condition where he must verbally state every real-life game character he encounters. If you've seen the movie, every time they come up to someone, he's like, Donkey Kong. It was in the trailer. It's in the movie. It's like, I'm very good at video games, so I'm gonna prove my character knows video games. It's like
By
when
naming
it's like when
very
Reggie
obvious
from
video
Nintendo
games.
came on Jimmy Fallon, and when they showed the trailer or the demo for the Nintendo Switch, he's like, "Hey, that's Link. I'm a late night talk show host, and that's Link. I play video games."
You got some issues with Jimmy Fallon.
Hey,
don't
guess who
you?
plays video games? Guess me, Jimmy Fallon.
Is it time to move on to our next little
I really
gripe?
wanted, because I've noticed since I started talking about Adam Sandler to this point, I've gotten very lightheaded. I think
Everyone
I'm
gets
yelling too
lightheaded
much.
when they talk about
No.
Adam Sandler.
Really?
I almost said
For
Santa.
what reasons?
My next one is less of a gripe and just more of an issue.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the same thing. Less of a gripe and more of a concern I have with the movie industry.
Right.
Big blockbuster movies with gaping plot holes
Oh my god.
that just bring me out of the movie. And as soon as I know about them, I just can't think of that movie the same.
Ever since I started following Max Landis on all the social media and stuff, I've learned way too much about the writing industry in Hollywood. It sounds like hell. If you're going to become a screenwriter, that's my cat.
There's a
Ignore
very
it.
loud cat in the
Very loud
background.
cat whining. But he says if your script's going to get picked, be aware that 6 other people are going to come in and rewrite it. And it's not going to be the movie that you make.
That's very
So
upsetting.
plot holes are usually a case of an executive wants something in a movie, and they have to kind of make sacrifices for a coherent story to get that in there.
Which is not an unreasonable thing, but also I hate it.
Plot holes.
Plot holes. I have some of my favourite examples,
Oh,
or
yay.
least favourite,
Go
depending
for
on which
it.
way you
I'm
want to
gonna
look at
refill
it.
my mug.
Please. My first one, in the spirit of Christmas, the Santa Claus.
Yay.
The Santa Claus depicts a universe where Santa exists, and yet every adult does not believe in him. However, what do the adults think of the gifts that randomly show up under the tree every single year?
That's a very good point.
That doesn't make any
Who's
sense.
the last Santa? That guy had a family too. He was just some regular Joe until he killed the last Santa.
It's true. There's always just one guy disappearing every now and then.
Do you think in some alternate universe there was an Adam Sandler Santa Claus?
I hope so.
Where he accidentally knocked Santa off his roof? The
I would
real Adam
like to
Sandler?
think so. They should make the Santa Claus 5 the
The prequel.
The
showing
Sandler Claus.
The Sandler Claus. And
I'm so happy.
It's before the Tim Allen Santa Claus. And the movie is Adam Sandler as Santa Claus and him getting on the roof and him getting knocked down by Tim Allen.
Tim
That all
Allen killed
loops
Adam
around.
Sandler. Hollywood, hire us.
That's the tagline on the poster.
All right. Back to my next one. Everyone knows this one. Toy Story.
Oh yeah.
Buzz doesn't think he's a toy, and yet every time Andy enters the room, he becomes a toy. Why?
Herd mentality.
He saw everyone else do it, and then thought he had to do it.
It's some real commentary on society. I mean, way ahead of its time.
Toy Story is actually very philosophical.
Try again.
I can't say it.
Try again. No.
Philosophical. Philosophical. Did I say it right?
I don't even know.
Philosophical. Yes.
Yes, fine.
That's the one.
Move on.
Alright. One of my favourite plot holes in movies. Jurassic Park.
Uh-oh.
The dinosaurs in Jurassic Park are fully grown. Most scientific research states that a T-Rex takes 20 years to become fully grown. The books of Jurassic Park do describe that the animals have a shortened lifespan, so they grow quicker.
Right.
But they would have to be eating just so many goats. And
What's the goat budget for Jurassic Park?
it would be so high. And
very
there's
high
not that
goat
many
budget.
goats in the world.
Also, is he a millionaire? Is
He's like a multi-trillionaire, I think.
Richard Attenborough? Leighton Great
Is that
Richard
his name?
Attenborough? No, that's the actor, man.
Okay. John Hammond.
John Hammond.
Also, another issue I got. Where does all the poop go? Where's the dinosaur poop?
On the floor.
I don't think it is.
No, what also annoys me, it was never really explained how the T-Rex steps over the wall, but then the car gets flung over it and it's just a 50-foot drop.
Also that.
Is there a really steep hill?
That's one I missed in my research, but major plot holes in movies.
That really
They're just,
confuses
like,
me.
They're just everywhere, really.
But no, Jurassic Park, the classic movie, love it. Steven Spielberg,
so good.
buzzwords. You have to like it. It's like Terminator 2.
Less of a plot hole here, more just bad writing. Armageddon. The movie Armageddon.
Oh no, yeah. Ben Affleck stated this himself.
Ben Affleck thought of this while the movie was being made.
Yeah.
And Michael Bay told him to shut up. Why is it easier to train drillers to become astronauts than to train astronauts
to become
drillers? It's so ridiculous.
Poor young Ben Affleck.
I'm assuming Michael Bay just
Poking all the wrong
demanded
bears.
that. Just demanded that be the plot of the movie.
I mean, is it more interesting? I'm not sure. Michael Bay's dumb.
Michael Bay is dumb.
Michael Bay was in that movie.
Was he?
Yeah, he was like a guy in the government. He yelled at someone or something for a
funny.
second.
I like it when directors put themselves in movies.
Do you?
No.
No.
Quentin Tarantino, I'm talking to you.
He does
Fight
a
us.
lot.
Fight us.
Oh god. Yeah, fight us, Quentin Tarantino.
I could definitely take Quentin Tarantino.
Probably. He looks like he'd break.
He's a little weedy man.
He'd crumble.
But then he'd hire guys to beat me up.
yeah, I mean, he knows Sam Jackson.
You know, I wish I knew Sam Jackson. Sam Jackson, tweet us.
Sam Jackson, be our friend. Help us fight Quentin Tarantino and Michael Bay and Peter Dinklage.
This is going to be a good fight by the end. We're gonna have to.
I mean, 3-on-3. It's match right now.
I'll take Dinklage. The last of my just little gripes with the plot holes in movies.
Yep.
Everyone's favorite, Star Wars.
I don't think it's everyone's favorite.
It's
That's an inaccurate statement.
a lot of people's favorites.
What are you trying to sell here?
They're trying to hide Luke Skywalker from Darth Vader.
Yeah.
So, name him Luke Skywalker, put him on the planet where Anakin Skywalker grew up. Genius. Good work, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Do you think
idiots.
they just went through like the paperwork for changing Leia's name to Leia Organa, and then they're just like, this is way too much. Just throw him there. He's fine.
Even in the end of what's number 3? Star Wars 3.
Star Wars 3, Revenge of the Sith.
That's the ticket.
The flippy one with the lava.
That's true. In the end of that movie, when they discuss hiding the twins, they just, why don't they just send them both off with Jimmy Smith? It makes so much more sense.
I mean, yeah, it's probably like a keep them separated so they don't correlate. One of them's named Skywalker.
It's so.
They're gonna find the
ridiculous.
important one.
He took a shortcut somewhere.
Somewhere.
If he had never gone down that road, he would have never got attacked by the Tusken Raiders.
Right.
He would have never met Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
He would have never found the droids. He would have joined the Empire and probably teamed up with Darth Vader and become the second most powerful person in the universe.
That would have been a way better movie.
Hollywood, hire us.
Hollywood, hire us. Can we start a petition?
We'll start a Kickstarter.
It'll be like 2 votes. Us.
Us.
No, 3, and Sam Jackson.
Oh, Sam Jackson. Yes.
Our good friend Sam Jackson.
Alright, they're all my gripes with
They're
the
yours.
movie industry. Have you got anything else to continue?
I have a look into the future of what I think we're gonna see a lot of.
Is it going to make me sad? Am
It's
I going to be
make you real
scared for
sad
the future?
because you're gonna have to spend twice the money. DC has started a little trend where they balls up a movie hard and try to fix it with an extended cut.
Oh,
Batman v Superman was better. Suicide Squad was worse.
Yeah.
People like the extended cut made Batman v Superman better. We want an extended cut for Suicide Squad. And DC's like, sure. So they just took all the scenes they cut out because they were worse than the actual movie and put them back in. They were cut for a reason.
There is something to this.
Sure.
They were cut down to make them more accessible because people like shorter movies.
I mean,
I would have
Batman
much
v
preferred
Superman
if
was
Batman v
2.5
Superman
hours.
was just like a
Batman v
4-hour
Superman
movie.
was 2.5 hours.
I would have watched that one for 4 hours in the cinemas. I don't know how long it went for. It was like 3.5 hours or something, wasn't it? In the end, 3 hours.
3 hours for the extended cut, yeah.
I would have happily watched that in the cinema.
I mean, maybe it meant a longer fight.
It would have been nice.
A longer fight. You know, the V part of Batman v Superman. That would have been good.
I feel that executives, the movie industry, is making films become shorter. It's why they cut Kill Bill into 2 parts.
Well, Kill Bill was 4 hours.
Yeah, I would be happy to watch that. Though.
They did come out
I feel
2 weeks after another.
it's true, but still, you're meant to watch it in a row.
Yeah, that's the movie. But you think Age of Ultron was 2.5 hours, and that had pacing issues. That had very bad pacing issues.
That's very true.
That was going to be 3 hours, but they made them cut it down. Because 3 hours is a long time to sit in a cinema. It's Avatar.
True. And the general viewing audience doesn't want to sit in a movie
Doesn't
cinema.
care
I would
enough.
be happy to because I'm a film connoisseur.
What?
I love cinema.
Go to Hoyt's and what's the latest big budget movie, connoisseur?
And the Astor. Come on, the Astor. You're doing the pinky.
Sipping my Coke
saw
from
you
my
doing the
plastic cup. From the snack bar.
It's not going to
Connoisseur.
sound nice in anyone's ears. I do have. There are issues with making extended cuts. It's just because the movie industry wants to make more money. Wants to make more.
I mean, shorter movies mean more screenings a day.
It's absolutely ridiculous considering they
How
make
they cut
hundreds
down
of millions of dollars though.
They cut down the story.
You can't sacrifice story for money.
Yeah, you can, and they're doing it now. Deal with it.
2 microphones. That's exciting.
I just smacked it into the other microphone. Good on me. No, but
It does upset me. I agree.
If extended cuts are going to become the norm for DC movies, there's no hope for DC movies. No one's going to see it in the cinema because they're going to be waiting for the proper movie to come out on Blu-ray. But then they're not going to show it on Blu-ray because no one's going to see it in the cinema. So they're not going to release a DVD.
DC, hire us. We
DC,
need to
hire
tell you
us.
these things.
We'll fix your company.
I feel like I like to think I could, but I'm sure as soon as I got there, I wouldn't.
Are they like a kid playing with matches or something? Then they accidentally set the house on fire.
But sometimes they light a candle. Let's hope that's with the next few movies. It was just a little poetic joke.
Dude, that was beautiful.
Thank you. I think that's probably a good note to finish this on.
Nah, this is.
I'll joke.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I hope you can agree with some of our gripes. And
Maybe you get
if you
angry
don't,
at us.
tweet at us at YFN Podcast.
Please do, because we need the traffic. We need the interaction.
Don't tell them
We
that.
need to look
It's
proper.
positive.
Like a proper podcast.
All right. Anyway, if you had any interesting gripes that you'd like to discuss, again, you can tweet us at YFN Podcast or our personal Twitter accounts. I am at Old Man Langdon.
That's a good one. I'm _ Ethan Taylor _ I'm going to change that because that's hard to say. Or if you're watching this on the YouTube version of the podcast, leave a comment. That'll be good.
All right.
I've been Ethan.
I've been Alex.
Thanks for listening.
Bye-bye. I am stupid.